Let's start it this way. You guys are working Dean and Cole tonight. So, bro, be working. Say, what do we got to wrestle? Dean and Cole tonight. Who books this crap? The same guy, and let him say the same guy who booked himself against Aligato tonight. Oh, please. Have you seen Nikita's workouts lately? Yeah, bro, that's what I'm doing. I'm scouting Nikita. Yeah, I'm taking time off from tapping your old lady to watch Nikita work out. Well, good. I'm glad you aren't taking it seriously. I bet
This is the first time I've ever tried to be an athlete, which I don't know why I picked this sport to do. It's just really, really, really intimidating. It hurts.
That guy, bro, because you do look like a crazy man. Like if I cut you off in traffic and you pulled next to me and I thought you were pissed, I would be afraid.
I feel really good working with the guys, but I feel like I still kind of struggle working with the girls a little bit. I'm not. I think that's the one thing where I'm just kind of like, how do I make this better? Like,
Is it like what's the reason?
Because, bro, I'm just being like so totally honest. Out of everything I've seen, that far and away is the weakest part of your production. Far and away. I think the thing here is we just got off of Nikita, throwing around, what's the guy, Abatu, what was his first name? Jason, throwing around Jason and, slapping. We just saw all that, right? So
You guys are good.
Yeah, go ahead. Real quick.
Yep. Sorry, thanks.
So I want to kind of pick up you guys walking down the hall, and I want you to be like the serious one. Do you see what she's doing out there? And you're with him. You just think this is the biggest joke. He doesn't need to work out. It's blah blah blah. That whole thing. So basically, I'm going to have you walking down the hall talking about. Hey man, did you see, what Nikita, did to Jason, last week? Yeah, bro. What? Yeah, I'm scouting Nikita. Is that what you think I'm doing in my spare time? I got more. I got more important things to do, tapping your old lady. Just something like that. And then say, what, bro? Maybe you guys should be paying a little bit more attention. And I hope Chief has been working out. That's when we go in the office, bro. He's got the chips all over his chest, a big liter of Coke. Okay. Obviously, he hasn't done nothing. And so you hit him right away with, are you serious? Yeah. And you're like, you serious about what, bro? Can't you see I'm in the middle of my dinner? Have you seen Nikita?
Stop me to the door.
Yeah, and maybe that's when I can deliver the serious line. Okay.
Is it okay to say ask him if he's seen the card yet? Is that too?
What do you mean?
Ask him if he's seen the card for tonight?
No, you just say
Okay.
Why are we wrestling Cole and Dean? Bro, they ain't in our league. Who books this crap? I'll tell you. The same guy who booked himself in the match against Aligato tonight. And speaking of the Lockets, man, have you seen Nikita? She was throwing around that Jason, blah 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 blah. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm doing. I'm scouting Nikita. I'm taking a break from nailing your old lady to watching Nikita work out. Well, good. I'm glad you're not taking it seriously. I bet you he is though. Boom. Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Brother, why do we gotta wrestle Curtis Cole and Danger Dean? They're not even in our league. What is that?
I don't
Who
know.
books this crap?
I'll tell you who books this crap. It's the same guy that booked himself in a match tonight against Aligato.
What a smart man, isn't he?
Yeah, whatever. What do you mean smart man? Dude, speaking of Lockets, have you seen Nikita lately?
Yeah, brother. I'm watching Nikita. That's what I'm doing. Scouting Nikita. I'm taking time out of banging your hussy girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's funny, brother. You know
It
what?
is funny.
You know what? Who's not laughing?
Who?
Our boss. Our boss isn't laughing because he's taking this
He might-
match seriously,
might be laughing.
which you should be doing.
Hold on, do it again.
Yeah. I missed it.
Do we want to say banging on the show?
No, I was thinking too hard.
Okay. We're still PG.
Yeah.
Hey,
For a water bottle at you.
You gotta tell him, because you said to him, have you seen Nikita? But you didn't tell him what Nikita's doing.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Nikita? She's throwing it. She was throwing that
yeah.
trainee Jason out like he was a sack of
Yeah.
Okay?
Got it.
No, yeah, so that's what I'm, you know, that's.
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
doing.
that's what I'm doing.
That's
I'm
what I'm
taking
doing,
time
yeah.
out of my.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm scouting Nikita.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Where would I have the time to scout Nikita when I'm too busy tapping your old lady? Oh yeah, I'm glad you're not taking this seriously, but I bet you he is.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try it again. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Brother, why do we have to wrestle Danger Dean and Curtis Cole? Like, they're not even like in the same league. Like, who books this crap? Like,
Oh
for
yeah,
real,
I'll
like,
tell you who books this crap.
seriously.
The same guy that booked himself in a match tonight against
Yeah.
Ali Gatto.
What an idiot.
Yeah. What an idiot. Speaking of Lockets, brother. I mean,
What about
have
Lockets?
you seen Nikita? I mean,
Yeah,
she was
brother.
throwing around
Yeah.
that trainee Jason like he was a cruiserweight. Did you see that? He's a big.
Okay, yeah, I'm sitting there watching Nikita. I'm scouting Nikita all day. Yeah, I'm taking time out of banging your hussy girlfriend.
Can't say banging.
Tapping. Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, I'm kind of worried. I mean, do we want to? Because it is people. I mean, we're trying to keep it where kids can watch it.
Well, I mean, it's comedy though, bro. You know, it's not saying it in a derogatory. You know.
I don't know what
I'm
he's.
taking time out of. I'm taking.
Tapping your old lady. I think tapping.
Just say take. Can you say taking time away from your old lady? Like it still insinuates, but it's not.
I'm taking. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna take time away from showing your old lady what a real man is. Okay.
All right. That's just me being paranoid.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Brother, why do we gotta wrestle Curtis Cole and Danger Dean? Like,
I don't know.
they're not even our league. Like, who books this shit? I said shit. I'm sorry. I'm taking this shit to PG-13.
Here we go.
My true feelings for changing the name from NRW to Rocky Mountain Pro, or sorry, the Rocky Mountain Pro. Personally, I hate it. The initials NRW mean a lot to me, as many people around here know, as it means to a lot of people. For 6 years, we've built the promotion around those 3 letters. The original letter stood for No Rules Wrestling, and that was where I started in Mansfield, Ohio, back in 2001. That is why I named this in 2010 when I started this NRW. Changed the No Rules to New Revolution because we had rules, so that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. It's meant a lot to me, but I have to do the things that I have been told and that I can see myself that I need to do to move us into the next level. And it's time for a name change. It's time to rebrand. It's time to freshen things up. So while personally it's hard to do because of what NRW means to me and so many other people, I'm excited about it at the same time, because I think the Rocky Mountain Pro is a strong name that basically says what we are and where we are in a nutshell. And I'm confident in the brand change, but it's a hard one. It's a hard pill to swallow, I guess, when you finally admit that you got to change a name that's meant so much to you.
In 3, 2.
Push me.
Don't push you.
Brother, why do we gotta wrestle like Curtis Cole and Danger Dean? Like,
I don't know.
are you serious?
I
Like,
wanted
who's
the night
booking
out.
this crap?
I'll tell you who's booking this crap. That same guy that booked himself in a match against Ali Gatto tonight.
Right, he did that.
Yeah, I know he did that.
Yeah.
And just, speaking of the Lockets, brother, have you seen Nikita lately?
Yeah, brother,
She's a
that's what I'm
beast, man.
doing.
She's been throwing around trainees
I'm
like
watching Nikita.
like Andre
Yeah,
the
I'm
Giant.
scouting Nikita because that's what I'm doing. You
Wait.
know, I'm taking time out of banging her. Saying banging. I just want to say banging.
Yeah, I'm scouting Nikita.
Taking time.
I'm taking time away from showing your old lady what a real man's like.
The announcers, they don't come here, do that.
I talked to Lucas. When was that, Kelly?
Last week. I actually talked to him today.
I mentioned him. I just said, you realize that this thing with Vince is open to and encouraged to the announcers, and he said I didn't realize that. He didn't realize that he could come, so he's gonna join the school on that end to come and sit and talk with you. So we'll have Lucas, I'll talk to John Madden too and see.
Bro, to just shoot totally straight, I mean, those guys need a lot of work. And they're so important, bro. It's so important. The stories they're telling, what they're getting over.
Absolutely.
And I mean, bro, those guys, like, I mean, I was listening to one of the shows, I think it was the second one, when you joined them on color. Bro, just you joining them on color with no experience, no nothing, was like head and tails. Ah, bro, they're so important. It's so important, bro. It's.
You ever heard that before?
No.
In 3, 2.
You remember this?
Brother, what the hell? Don't push me. Yeah, brother.
Don't push me.
We got Curse Cole and Danger Dean tonight. Like, they're not even in our league. Who's booking this crap for real?
I'll tell you who's booking this crap is that same guy that booked himself in a match against Ali Gatto tonight.
Yeah,
I mean,
he did
what?
that.
What is he thinking? I mean,
You know-
speaking of the Lockheads, hold on. Speaking of the Lockheads,
What about Lockheads?
brother? Have you seen Nikita lately?
Yeah, I've seen Nikita.
She's a monster in there. She's
Because
been.
I'm out there scouting Nikita, right? I'm taking time out of showing your old lady what a real man is.
We've known forever that we need help in that arena, and you know, him just going out there and doing it, I think is just because like he knows what sounds good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
He's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
commentator, but he knows what sounds good. So it's just one of those things that, you know, we definitely welcome help.
Yeah. So
that
bro,
arena.
what those guys usually at that taping? They usually call everything. They do it right there.
Sometimes, unless we have audio issues, I have been petitioning to have it done post filming, just so, because it seems like when we do it that way, it always ends up better. Well, not always. But
It has
sometimes.
recently because it always ended up worse. Just because you know the difference between being able to call it as you see it the first
Right.
time versus in a room where it sounds like you're in a sound room
Right.
and and watching it from your couch.
How do you guys usually do it though when you do it post? Like, how do you do it?
We sit in a room and Kelly just kind of has them watch the show from start to finish, and they call it as if they were there.
Might be better with those guys, bro. I mean, I just don't know, cause man, I mean, I don't mean to rip anybody.
No,
but
it's needed.
it sounds like literally when I sit there and watch the show, it sounds like you took two fans out of the crowd and made them announcers. I mean, that's really what it sounds like. I would suggest that we do it in post, and you let me produce them, and we go to this school and we do it until they don't need to do it anymore. That's what I would suggest.
Okay.
Because, bro, I'm just being like so totally honest. Out of everything I've seen, that far and away is the weakest part of your production. Far and away. I would volunteer to do that with one of those guys. Because first of all, if we're going to get you in the role that we're talking about, I don't need to be seen for a while. So if you're in that role and you can use me in another role where they'll like hear my voice and I could get these stories over, you know, it might help. But on the other side of the coin, bro, I don't want to run off anybody that you want there. You know
No,
what I
don't
mean?
worry about that. If you run somebody off because they can't handle it, then there's nothing I can do at that point. I'm at the point now where if somebody quits because they're being asked to do too much, or they think you're asking them for too much, or
You want that.
There's nothing I'm gonna do my best to make people feel comfortable and want to be here and convince them. You know, like as you know, the two guys heading this up, our job is to make people understand what the mission of the company is, why we're doing what we're doing, so they don't question why. Once they know why, and if they still have a problem with it, when they know why we're doing it, or we're like, hey, Vince is going to do commentary with you, and he's going to do it to make you better, because you don't have the experience yet, and he's going to help you get that experience. If someone goes, I just can't handle that at that point, then we know that there's nothing else we can do with them at that point. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. That's their decision.
If they don't want to do it, it means two things. It means, number one, they don't want to put in the work. Bro, if they don't want to put in the work, and I were you guys, I would not want them here. Bro, if you're not going to put in the work here, you're going to put in the work at the WWE, if that's eventually where you want to go. Like, are you kidding me? This should be where you learn to put in the work. If you're not willing to put in the work here, you'll never, ever be willing to put in the work. So it tells you that. Or the number two thing it tells you is, okay, some people here want to do it as a hobby. Well, bro, if you wanted to do it as a hobby, that would be great. But as a guy, two guys that want to take it to the next level, if you have people here that are looking at this as a hobby to have fun, when I come here every weekend, we want to do pre-tapes and we want to build a show and we want to make the show the best it could be, and it's the same people showing up every time, guess what? It's going to be the people that show up that are on the show. I can see the familiar faces that are here every week. And bro, I'm the kind of guy, and I think you guys are this too, when I see somebody down here like every single week putting in the effort, I don't care what your talent level is, I'm going to give you everything I have. 3, 2.
Brother, remember that? Push me. What are you doing?
Brother, we got Curtis Cole and Danger Dean tonight. Like, they're not even in our league. Who's booking this crap for real? Like,
I'll tell you who's booking this crap. That same guy that booked himself in a match against Ali Gatto tonight.
What
is he
idiot.
thinking?
What an idiot.
She's terrifying. Hey, yo, speaking of the Lockets,
what about it?
have you seen Nikita out there lately? She's
Nikita?
She's a beast, man.
What
She's been
about
throwing
Nikita?
around trainees like
Really? Yeah, because
like
I'm out there
toddlers.
scouting Nikita. I'm out there watching Nikita, taking my time out of my schedule to. So,
Brother, just say the line. I can't say the line. It's inappropriate.
This is the first time I've ever tried to be an athlete, which I don't know why I picked this sport to do. It's just really, really, really intimidating. It hurts, and it's like physical contact. You know, I'm not used to touching people, and like it's just really, really, really difficult.
2.
Hey, bro, remember this? What are you pushing me for? Don't push me.
Brother, we have Danger Dean and Curtis Cole tonight. Like, they're not even in our league. Who's booking this crap for real?
I'll tell you who's booking this crap. That same guy that booked himself in a match against Ali Gatto tonight.
Yeah,
what is he thinking?
he's-
She's terrifying.
Yeah, she is.
Hey, yo,
Really.
speaking of terrifying Lockets, have you seen Nikita lately?
Yeah, brother.
Brother, she
I've
is
seen Nikita.
terrifying.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking time out of my schedule to scout Nikita because otherwise I can't just go out.
Damn it, brother! Line! Just say the fucking line! I can't!
I'm sorry!
When I was in the office, I saw you walking away from the ring and you looked pretty distraught. What happened? Was it all of these things that just kind of hit you as you were watching? Or did Jeff say something mean? Did something happen that kind of made you go, oh crap?
Yeah, just like a few things like that. Yeah.
Don't be intimidated by anybody, because nobody here should intimidate you. You should respect people. You should listen to them. You know, you should look up to them and
Yeah.
take their instruction. But don't be intimidated, because nobody is here to tear you down. Nobody's here to embarrass you. Nobody's here to make you look bad. Every person that is here, from coaches in black shirts to more experienced white shirts, you know, they want you to grow. We want you to do well. So we don't get anything from you being upset. We don't get anything from embarrassing you. We don't get anything from hurting you. We don't get anything. Like, this is a very, very positive environment, and I think you know that.
Yeah.
I just think you're worried about embracing that because you're so intimidated by this new venture, which you can do.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have passed the tryout and moved forward if you couldn't do that. You got the support of Donnie.
I think I'm also have that anxiety because I know he hurt himself, and I know you guys haven't been around in the last 2 weeks, but I have, and that's all I can talk about is how much pain he's in and how bad it hurts, and so I'm just like, I don't want that to happen to me.
Of course not. None of
But
us
it's-
do.
I mean,
It's a reality,
people
but
get
it's
hurt.
it's a reality, but you can't let that deter you or make you anxious, because honestly, if you start thinking about that, you increase your chances of actually hurting yourself.
Brother, I can't scout Nikita. I'm too busy showing his girlfriend what a real man is.
There it is.
All right, yes.
Here we go. In 3, 2.
Hey, brother, remember this? Are you serious? You're pushing
We
me.
got Danger Dean and Curtis Cole.
Yeah.
And they're not even in our league.
Clearly.
Who's booking this crap? For real?
I'll tell you who's booking this crap. That same guy that booked himself in a match against Ali Gatto tonight. Dude, she's gonna claw her eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Sorry. Oh, thanks. Way to go.
Sorry.
Rebel.
Are you serious, dude?
You had it this time too,
That was
didn't
my
you?
turn.
What do you do for a job?
That's probably why I got upset, is because the banter that I had with Jeff, he asked me if I worked at Walmart or something. Anyway, I am a sushi chef.
Okay.
And I also manage the Greeley Farmers Market.
Okay.
And I've done that the last 5 years.
Okay.
But I'm currently looking for a career. I do have 2 bachelor degrees.
How old are you, Megan?
I'm 24.
Okay, you're 24. You have 2 bachelor's degrees and 24. There's nothing wrong with the jobs that you have right now. You're trying to also do something else. What banter? What was said?
It just, he asked if I was gonna take notes or something, and somebody said mental notes, and I was like, well, I got through 6 years of college taking mental notes with like a 3.5. Like, that's how I learn best. That's, I wasn't trying to be a smart ass or anything. That's just honestly how I take in knowledge. And then he was like, oh, with your 2 bachelor degrees, do you work at Walmart? And then I have really bad anxiety about not having a career, and I just met him today. I've never even met him before, so I was just like, thanks, dude, that I've never met.
Sorry, dude.
Okay, well,
So that's why I walked off crying, because I'm a
that
baby.
makes more sense.
I'm a baby.
I want you to understand something. Like, in this world, everyone is more sensitive than they look. Everyone. Every pro wrestler in the history of pro wrestling is what I like to call an insecure narcissist. That's what we all are, okay? So, Jeff, is one of the few guys that just isn't. He's just confident and says what he wants when he wants. And I know Jeff very well. He knows Jeff very well. He wasn't trying to insult you. It was just a thing that he said. You know who does work at Walmart? Angie. Angie does work at Walmart. That's legitimate. So, he's not trying to be a jerk. He was just messing with you.
All right, here we go. 3, 2.
Brother, remember this?
You missed it, you stupid. Come on, brother.
One more time.
Go
Sorry.
with that. That was a good one.
You're paying money to be here, and significant money to be here, and you're getting in your own way. So I want you to, whatever you got to do. Do you do yoga or anything like that?
Sometimes,
Meditate?
yeah. Not really.
Okay, I don't know what it is because I'm not you.
Right.
But I know it helps me with stuff like this. And I need you to please make an effort outside of these walls to deal with your anxiety, okay?
Okay.
The most influential person to me in regards to my training style, I would have to say, is Al Snow. He was my boss in Nashville, and I learned a lot from him. He always went out of his way to break things down for me, and always showed an interest in helping me learn. Sell it for me, please. Thank you. I'm hitting you. Oh, damn. Sorry. Yes. Don't sell until I get you. You guys are fighting me. I'm starting to pull you in, and then you're pulling back. Just nice and loose. Loose enough.
I feel really good working with the guys, but I feel like I still kind of struggle working with the girls a little bit. I'm not, I think that's the one thing where I'm just kind of like, how do I make this better?
What's the reason, do you think, for that? What's difficult when you're working with a girl versus working with?
I'm wondering if it's like with a guy, if you hit me in the face, I just really slow and where with the girls I almost feel like I'm a monster a little bit.
So it's more of it's a size difference. You're just taller and you're more muscular. bigger than the rest of the girls. So is that
Yeah, and,
You know.
and it's a little weird.
the good thing though? Is you'll learn how to work around the size difference because the matches you're going to be doing with the girls are going to play to that size advantage that you have over them. You're not going to wrestle another. You're not going to wrestle Angie or Daisy or Allie or anybody for that matter. You're not, like him and I would wrestle each other. Like it's not going to be a standard match. Like, you see what I'm saying? Though? It's going to be a smaller woman trying to overcome a more powerful woman. So your matches are going to go that direction. So just start as your practice that way. Like if we're doing a drill, that it's like okay, you get in there and say okay, you're going to do the international, whatever. Okay, you're going to do that as that. But while you're doing that, you can still sell things appropriately and try to tweak it to make sense psychologically. But when you're in there doing situational stuff and matches and things, make sure you're practicing it with the girls as you've just described. As I'm stronger, taller, I'm more imposing, and they also have. It's on them too to understand wrestling a girl that's 4 inches taller than me, much stronger than me. I wouldn't just go walk up with her and try to wrestle strength to strength with her. I'd have to do things differently. So if you start thinking that way, I think you'll be better off because you work easier with the guys because you feel like we're more at your strength level and your size level. So that's why.
Bro, a lot of with you, bro, you gotta understand something, man. You've got a great look, okay? And so much with you is right here. When you can like really learn to sell your eyes and the expressions, people are gonna believe you're crazy. So that's what that's what you really have to think about because this here is like just so freaking unique. So expression, excitement. Like I said, bro, the emotion is so much more important than what you say. And you've got it all right here. You've got to be so animated right here because you want the guy watching the TV saying, man, that is one crazy mother effer. Because you got the look, bro, but you got to sell the look. You know what I'm saying? So that's just going to come in time, bro. The more and more and more you do, the more comfortable you're going to get. That's all. But just know what you've got right here is like $1 million, bro. And remember though, too, bro, what's very important is working the same way. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be a crazy man here and not a crazy man out there. So you need to be working the same way. You need to pull all that in together. If you're a crazy man back here and all of a sudden out there, you're doing spots and elbow and collar, it's not going to feel real.
Thank you, man. Oh, no problem. Thanks for your patience, guys.
No problem. Thank you.
Ooh. Hey brother, remember this? What are you pushing me for?
Come on, man. We got Danger Dean and Curtis Cole tonight. Like, there's not even in our league.
Well, clearly.
Who's booking this crap? For real.
I'll tell you who's booking this crap. That same guy that booked himself in a match against Ali Gatto
That's
tonight.
right, he did.
Have you seen
He
her?
did
She's
that.
terrifying. Yo, speaking of terrifying Loquettes, have you seen Nikita lately?
Nikita.
Yeah, Nikita,
What
man.
about
She's out
Nikita?
there throwing trainees around like they're toddlers.
I can't.
She's
I
terrifying.
can't scout Nikita when I'm out showing your girlfriend a good time.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's really funny. You
That
think
was a
that's
good
pretty
one.
funny, don't
It
you?
was.
You know who's not? That's fine. You don't want to take this seriously. I know one guy who is taking it seriously.
Oh.
Our boss,
Yeah?
Titus.
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out. Let's see him.
Come on. Come on, Bob.
Are you kidding me right now? What are you doing? Is that Coke?
I'm not a lunch break. What are you doing in here?
Spitting on me? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not getting ready for the match? You have a match. Really, brother? Really? Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Listen. I need you to do something for me. I need you to humor me. I realize you two aren't taking this seriously, but Nikita is a monster. Nikita is a monster. We need to get you in the gym. Can you just humor me? I'm the champion. I'm the champion of the company. I've been champion for a year now. Can you just listen to me? Take some advice from me and just let's go to the gym. Okay? Let's go to the gym right now.
Fine.
Do a little workout.
Fine.
All right.
Can he finish?
Can I
his dinner?
finish? I got my
Come on.
tortilla chips. I got my.
You can't
I want
waste
this
the whole
diet,
bag
but-
of chips.
Finish your dinner and let's go to the gym.
All right, we're ready. So Tony has a smoking problem, so we're gonna put a stop to that because we're leaving Colorado.
It's not legal in Nebraska, right? All right.
Hey, all this is accountability.
Accountability. There he is.
Make sure he doesn't run us over.
Got something for you, brother. This will help.
Hey, I got something for you too.
Uh-oh.
Bag full of monsters, real quick.
Wow. Yeah! You're welcome. Put the weed stop right in his
You
lap.
have sugar-free ones.
Yo, everybody, you know me. You know I'm Vince Russo, but what you don't know is I am here with Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. I am the talent development coach. I've been here for the last week. I've been meeting all the great guys and gals of this school. And let me tell you what's the first thing that slaps me across the face. The people here, they look like wrestlers. And that's what you always hear from me. You can't be a wrestler if you don't look like wrestlers. We have grown men, grown women here in the ring, busting their hump every single day to make it in the wrestling business. We got a great coach. We got Matt Yaden working here. We got a great little television show, New Revolution Wrestling. You can see that on the YouTube channel. Check it out. Follow us. A lot of great things to happen in the days, weeks, months, and years to come. I'll see you then.